Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And shalom, namo buddhaya, dan salam kebajikan. Please stay focused on this material. So before we start to focus on this material, we must pray first. Maybe one people can lead to pray. Yeah, maybe in middle, maybe you can. Please, come on, guys. Before we start this class, maybe you can say in Indonesia. Come on.
Sebentar, teman-teman ini mari kita berdoa secara dan kita masih berdoa mulai. Berdoa selesai.
Okay, thank you. So today, it is first time I teach you guys. So in this first material, we can learn about writing descriptive text. So this material we can focus on writing. So you must prepare your paper, but when you don't have paper, you can use your handphone for writing when we learn about this material. Okay. So, have done, guys? Yeah, maybe you where your okay, thank you. So maybe you ever listen about descriptive text? Ever? Pernahkah kalian dengar terkait descriptive text? In your experience when you're in your school, in mata pelajaran di bahasa Indonesia, I think you ever learn about this descriptive text because yes, ever? Okay. Maybe you remember about the definition from this because we need to explain about definition before we start to the next slide. Maybe you can explain about this definition. Maybe you can explain about the definition from this text.
Indonesia.
Boleh.
Teks deskriptif adalah jenis teks yang digunakan untuk menggambarkan atau menjelaskan sesuatu secara detail dan spesifik.
Okay, thank you. Give applause. Now we learn about that, and specifically we using sensory details to bring words to life. Kayak kita membuat kata tersebut menjadi lebih nyata dan hidup dan dapat dirasakan oleh pembaca. So, let's start. Yeah, you must know about me. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Aida, and it is first time I teach you guys. But I want to know about you, also about you. So maybe you can introduce yourself first. Maybe we can start from you. Oh no, you. Maybe you can stand up and introduce your name and your school origin and your hobby.
Then please know my hobby, football.
Oh yeah. Your school origin, asal sekolahnya dari SMP mana?
Dari SMP 19.
Maybe you can your volume, please increase your volume, tingkatkan volumenya.
My name is Armando. My hobby, football, and my school, junior high school 13. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And then you, in the middle, you can introduce yourself. You can use bahasa Indonesia. one, but when you also use English and mix the language also.
Jadi my name is Renat Mak.
Yes.
My hobby
Yeah, maybe whatever, maybe listening to music, football, or reading a book. Many hobby you can.
my hobby reading book
Yes.
and my school SMP Negeri 1 Mataram.
Okay, thank you. And then you can explain about yourself. Yeah.
My name is Ileman.
Yes.
My hobby is futsal.
Okay.
And my school code is SMA Negeri 4 Timur. And now I'm school in University in Malas.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for your introduce yourself, guys. And now, I will recognize to you about lesson objectives, or it is tujuan pembelajaran kita in today. For the first is understand the structure and language features of descriptive text. Jadi kita akan memahami terkait struktur cara menulis descriptive text. Dan kita juga akan mengenal terkait fitur bahasa seperti sensor details menggunakan indrawi, panca indrawi, dan kata sifat untuk melengkapi teks deskriptif tersebut. And then the second is use sensory language and adjectives in writing. Jadi kita akan menggunakan bahasa sensori seperti penciuman, seperti juga dengan pendengaran, penglihatan, dan juga merasakan. Kita menggunakan bahasa tersebut di dalam teks deskriptif. Dan yaitu kata sifat sebagai pelengkap dari seperti penjelasan pada tujuan pembelajaran yang pertama. And the third is write a descriptive paragraph collaboratively and individually. Jadi kita juga akan latihan menulis descriptive text secara kolaboratif, secara berpasangan. Ya, mungkin sebaiknya kita menggunakan kelompok kecil, tapi melihat kondisi kelas kita saat ini, jadi kita hanya menggunakan berpasang-pasangan. Dan yang kedua yaitu individually. Jadi setelah kalian mengerjakan penulisan deskriptif teks secara bersamaan, kalian juga akan melatih diri kalian sendiri untuk menulis deskriptif teks secara mandiri. Okay? Do you understand what I said before? Do you understand? Okay. The next is before we start the theory, I will show you about the video related this material. So pay attention to this video, and then before you watch this video, you must close your eyes, pejamkan mata kalian, and imagine dan bayangkan ketika kalian berada di pantai tersebut, apa yang kalian rasakan, apa yang kalian lihat, walaupun kalian memejamkan mata kalian, tetapi di dalam bayangan kalian pasti terdapat gambaran-gambaran terkait pantai yang kalian rasakan dan dengar dari video yang akan saya tampilkan kepada kalian. Oke? Wait. The sound audible? Apakah suaranya terdengar jelas? Oke. Silakan pejamkan mata kalian dan bayangkan apa yang kalian lihat di dalam bayangan kalian. Tolong pejamkan, close your eyes please. Follow this instruction.
Soft sands under feet, waves touch like a beat. golden skies all
Maybe you can open. Ya. Tapi anggap kalian apa yang kalian rasakan, apakah suasananya segar, kalian juga harus menyiapkan dua kata seperti pemandangannya itu, satu katanya itu cerah, atau yang kalian rasakan itu segar, itu termasuk dua kata terkait sensory words dari apa yang kalian lihat dan rasakan. Oke, siapkan. Mohon dicatat, student, mohon dicatat apa yang kalian rasakan dari video tersebut, karena kita ini berfokus terkait tentang writing, jadi kita harus dominan untuk menulis. Jadi kalian harus menulis, guys. Please write down. Maybe I can show you again about the video from the beach.
around where the love is found. Breezes whisper a song, nights that never feel wrong. Moonlight dances so bright in this endless night. Beach vibes calling with the tide. We're falling into sunset dreams where everything gleams.
Yeah, whatever, guys. Not force, only 2 words. You can search in your browser or any platform. You can apa namanya, utilize your platform, and you can see again this video. What did you see? What did you feel after you see this video? Did you got, guys? Apakah kalian sudah dapat dari apa yang kalian rasakan dan setelah melihat? Yes? How about you? Have done? Oh, you want to stand up? You want explain? You want ya jelas, sebutkan apa yang kamu dapat dari video ini. Yes.
I feel calm and freedom when I was on the beach.
Oh, good. Game applause. Yes. Maybe you can continue.
Just this, I feel calm and freedom.
Okay, thank you. Give applause, guys. And maybe you of the boat can mention what did you feel, like your friend. He ever explain what he feels. How about yes? Okay. Stand up, please. Okay.
I think the same as my friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can explain. And after you, I will ask you for Armando. Maybe you not yet to prepare your. Okay. Silakan.
I feel cool and calm.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Give applause for. And then for you. Silakan.
Thank you. I feel calm and free when I'm at the beach.
Okay. Thank you. Give applause again. Okay, guys. Thank you for your attention and for your feedback for after watch this video. text descriptive. So there are list and look sensory words by senses, guys. Jadi di sini terdapat dari panca indera yang bisa kita rasakan setelah dalam membuat teks deskriptif. So the first is sight atau penglihatan. Ya, for example, jadi saat kalian membuat, kalian tentunya melihat dulu situasi, lalu kalian dapat menggunakan kosakata ini seperti bright atau terang, colorful yaitu berwarna-warni, shiny yaitu berkilau, dan gloory yaitu buram. And the second is sound atau suara. Pendengaran kalian setelah melihat sesuatu dan ingin mendeskripsikannya, kalian dapat menggunakan kata tersebut yaitu loud atau keras. Kayak ini ombaknya terdengar sangat keras, itu adalah contoh dalam membuat teks deskriptif. So, for example again, whispering atau berbisik, crackling yaitu berderak, and soft yaitu lembut. And the third is smell or penciuman. Smell adalah penciuman. Apa yang kalian rasakan di dalam sebuah tempat, bagaimana udaranya di sana. And you can use fragrant atau wangi, musty yaitu pengap, stinky yaitu bau busuk, and sweet yaitu manis. And the fourth is taste yaitu rasa. Ya, rasanya seperti saat kalian memakan dan minum sesuatu, tentunya kalian merasakan. Ya, jadi kalian dapat menggunakan contohnya spicy yaitu pedas, sour yaitu asam, dan bitter yaitu pahit. And the fifth yaitu touch, sentuhan guys. Ya, sentuhan terhadap objek yang akan kalian teliti, kalian dapat mendeskripsikannya menggunakan for example rough yaitu kasar, smooth yaitu halus, warm yaitu hangat, and the last is cold yaitu dingin. But you must know about each other's key terms. Jadi saya juga akan memperkenalkan kalian terhadap kata kuncinya. Ya, terdapat adjective, sensory detail, and description. So about adjective, ya, this kata sifat mendeskripsikan sebuah benda. For example, beautiful and small. Beautiful itu kayak ya wanita itu cantik, dan small itu ya, that is about adjective. Kayak kalian mendeskripsikan sifatnya. Okay? Do you understand, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, the second is sensory detail, words that enter to senses. Ya, sensory detail itu kayak ini, guys. Seperti sight, penglihatan, suara, penciuman, rasa, dan sentuhan. Jadi sensory detail itu terkait itu ya. Okay? And the third is description, detail information about something. Jadi saat kalian membuat deskriptif, kalian juga harus menjelaskan informasi yang detail terkait sesuatu tersebut, agar deskriptif teks kalian terlihat lebih lengkap dan dapat dirasakan oleh orang lain saat membaca atau mendengarkan deskriptif teks kalian. Tapi saat ini kalian harus fokus dalam writing. So ya, kita lanjut ke contoh. It is about descriptive text example. Guys, do you want to read this? Do you wanna train yourself, latih dirimu untuk membaca? Ini kita hanya membaca, bukan menyampaikan pendapat dalam bahasa Inggris. Maybe you can read this, guys. Yeah. And after you read in English, salah satu dari kalian juga harus ada yang menjelaskan dalam bahasa Indonesia, ada yang membaca dalam bahasa Indonesianya. So, who wanna read this in English and who wanna read this in Indonesian? Both of you guys. Jadi satu orang tidak dapat bagian, ya. Salat to you. And prepare yourself when you wanna read this in English, please. It's okay when your pronunciation, it's okay. Yeah, you. Come on.
Descriptive text example.
Yes.
The small basket by the beach was filled with the smell of fresh coffee.
Yes.
The wooden tables were spread around,
Yes.
and the sound of waves crashing against the shore could be heard in the background.
Okay.
The warm, golden sunlight filtered through the windows, making everything look soft and inviting.
Yeah, good. Give us guys. And the next, who wanna read this in Indonesia? In Indonesia, only Indonesia.
Ya.
Okay, come on.
Nah, kami kecil yang nyaman di pantai itu dipenuhi oleh segar.
Yes.
Meja-meja kayu tersebar di sekitarnya dan suara ombak menghantam pantai terdengar di latar belakang. Sinar matahari keemasan yang hangat melalui jendela
Yes.
membuat semuanya tampak lembut dan menarik.
Okay. Sudah? Okay, give applause for your friend guys. Jadi di sini saya memberikan tanda guys. Ya, for small and cozy adalah adjektif kata sifatnya. Ya, you must remember it is descriptive must have adjective ya. And for this fresh and wooden is fresh coffee, the wooden tables. Yeah, that is about sensory details guys. Segar, ini termasuk dalam sensory details. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
And then for warm and golden is description. Ya, kita mendeskripsikan lebih lengkap terkait dari descriptive text ini. Okay, do you understand guys?
Yes.
Maybe you wanna ask or okay, we continue? Okay. Okay, prepare yourself guys. Because I will give you picture description for you to description this picture. Come on. So I will give you the instruction for this task, but it is maybe must have two people in the group to kerjasama untuk mencari penjelasan terkait kedua teks. Only one. Ya, misalnya dari grup satu itu menjelaskan tentang pasar dan grup 2 menjelaskan terkait tentang taman. So, yeah, come on guys. But for group 1, what did you want? Siapa yang ingin menjelaskan terkait pasar? Grup mana? Which group? Wanna explain? Oh, you're okay, and you about park. Before you kerja guys, wait. I have instruction first. Jadi instruksi tugasnya sekarang kalian boleh kerja berdua, tulis satu gambar, oke? Tulis satu paragraf, gunakan minimal 3 sensory details, guys. Gunakan minimal 3 sensory details, kayak penglihatan, penciuman, and then menggunakan beberapa kata sifat, ya seperti tadi beautiful or smell. Dan remember guys, for your paragraph you must use 5 until 7 sentences. Jadi kalian bisa buat 5 kalimat di dalamnya sampai 7, boleh 5 minimal. Setelah itu kita akan pilih beberapa kelompok untuk membacakan hasilnya di depan kelas. So, yeah, prepare yourself.
The traditional market was crowded and noisy. People were walking quickly between and narrow alleys, carrying bags filled with fresh vegetables and fish.
Yes.
The smell of this crowd meat and fried snacks filled the air. Vendors shouted to attract buyers, while the sound of motorcycle and noise mixed with the chatter of customer. The floors were wet and little slippery, but the place felt alive and full of sensor yang
Yes, in Indonesia.
sensor yang digunakan penglihatan crowded narrow alleys, fresh
Yes.
vegetables.
Okay.
Ciuman,
Yes.
smell of fish, raw meat, fruit snacks.
Yes.
Pendengaran, vendors shouted, motorcycle and business cutter. Sentuhan, quiet and legal sleep.
Okay, so good. Thank you. Give applause for your friend. And the next group, maybe you can explain about park. I will.
The queued park was fully dark as angry grass. The air smelled fresh with a soft smell of flowers and the wind. It's the little grass all blood-blooded, but the atmosphere is full. Sunlight Pittsburgh was filled
Latihan dulu.
with tall grass and green grass. The air smelled fresh with a soft smell of flowers in the wind. Birds chirped in the distance and the gentle rustle of leaves made the atmosphere peaceful. Sunlight filtered through the branches, creating moving shadow on the ground, sitting on the wooden bench. I feel the cool breeze and the warmth of the sun at the same time.
Okay, and you can mention the sensory.
Penglihatan, penciuman, pendengaran, dan sebagainya.
Okay, thank you. Give applause for. Someone thank you. Nah, okay guys. Now I will give you task again. Apakah kalian siap lagi untuk mencatat dan
Yes.
menulis this task? So for this session is writing practice or individually. Jadi kalian masing-masing harus mencatat terkait write a paragraph describing a favorite place. Jadi kalian menulis paragraf, mendeskripsikan tempat favorit kalian. Ya misalnya tempat di pantai, di Bali, di mana pun. Ya, so and the second is use at least 3 sensory detail and adjectives. Jadi kalian, do you remember guys about sensor details? Do you remember about sensor details like sound? What did you see? What did you feel? Okay, and adjectives like penjelasan tadi beautiful, like like that. And the third, setelah kalian menuliskan terkait paragraf favorit place kalian, kalian juga akan menukar jawaban kalian dengan teman sebangku kalian, lalu memberikan feedback menggunakan checklist, using checklist. I will give you using checklist guys. So please write your paragraph about describing a favorite place. We will start from now, okay? 1, 2, 3. Your right guys have that or not yet? Apakah sudah selesai atau belum? Have that? Kalian menukar hasil kerja kalian lalu memberikan feedback menggunakan this checklist for peer review. Jadi yang pertama, apakah tulisan tersebut jelas dan terperinci, kayak apakah tulisan dari teman kalian jelas, ya. And then the second is apakah rincian sensorik digunakan dengan baik dari ya penglihatannya, dari suaranya, oke. And the third is apakah kata sifat yang dipilih mendukung teks deskriptif tersebut? Ya, oke. After that, I wanna you guys can you read again in front of this class? Ya, jelaskan mungkin yang belum pernah maju. Oh, yeah, you can explain in front of again. Because in this method we have interaktif, kami punya metode interaktif, jadi kalian harus melatih diri kalian untuk maju ke depan dan menjelaskan di depan umum. Yes.
Bahan Bromo offers a stunning natural aroma with fuzzy of scent and active predator. Tours often come to watch the sunrise from Panajakan Hill, which offers a dramatic view with mist surrounding the surrounding mountains.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for your participation for this task. The next is, yeah, now I will explain to you about summarize key points. Jadi ini sudah di akhir pembelajaran. Saya akan menyimpulkan dari kata kunci terkait materi kita pada hari ini. So for the first is descriptive text structure. Yeah. Descriptive text usually consists of two main parts. Jadi descriptive text itu berfokus memiliki dua bagian utama, yaitu deskripsi dan identifikasi dan deskripsi. So identification of the object in described. Jadi sebelum kita membuat descriptive text, kita harus mengenali dulu objek apa yang akan kita buat deskripsinya. Jadi itu yang disebut identification. and there is description untuk menjelaskan detail about the object and using various details, ya, menggunakan bermacam-macam bagian, macam-macam jenis untuk melengkapi teks tersebut. And the second, there is word choice. Word choice yaitu pemilihan kata. Word choice especially adjectives. Word choice itu ya contohnya kata sifat yang tadi kalian gunakan, ya. And greatly affects the impression the reader gets. Jadi itu kata sifatnya agar pembaca lebih lebih tertarik untuk membaca atau ya membaca atau mendengar dari descriptive text yang kalian buat. The right word can portray a strong mood, emotion, and image in the text. Jadi kata-kata yang benar dapat membuat mood dan emotion dan gambaran dari teks itu lebih hidup. So The third is sensory details. The use of details that involve the five senses such as sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Ya, like penglihatan, suara, dan penciuman. And can make description more vivid and interesting. Dapat membuat kata lebih menarik. Okay, you understand, guys? From this summary. Okay. Yeah, I have homework. This, yeah, you must have many exercise to improve your descriptive text, how to write yang lebih baik dan lebih benar ya. So I have homework yang hanya dikerjakan di rumah ya, bukan di sini. For your home assignment, you are asked to write one paragraph of descriptive text. Jadi kalian akan membuat satu paragraf lagi, ya, berfokus pada descriptive text. Please write down ya after you back to your house, ya. And the topic, your favorite object. It can be anything such as ini topiknya bebas, tapi sebaiknya topiknya adalah benda yang kalian sukai, like book, bag, or something that has special value to you, yang berkesan untuk Anda dapat mendeskripsikannya dalam tugas kalian berbentuk descriptive text. Dan jumlah kalimatnya have 7 until 10 sentences dan mencakup include identification of the object at the beginning. Jadi kalian kalian perlu mengidentifikasi terlebih dahulu terkait objeknya untuk memulai descriptive text kalian, and then use at least 3 sense details. You use again from the list and group about sensory details, and the last is use at least 5 adjectives to enrich the description. Jadi kalian menambahkan 5 kata sifat untuk membuat deskripsi kalian lebih keren dan lebih membuat pembaca sangat terkesan setelah membaca descriptive text kalian. So, okay guys, prepare yourself ya. Okay, ya, now di akhir sesi ini saya sangat berterima kasih for your participation today. I hope you can understand what I explained about descriptive text. Saya harap kalian dapat memanfaatkan pembelajaran pada hari ini untuk menerapkannya dimanapun saat kalian memiliki tugas descriptive text. Kalian tidak lagi mencari apa sih pengenalan-pengenalannya, karena hari ini saya sudah menjelaskan kepada kalian terkait jenis-jenis descriptive text yang ada pada descriptive text. Okay, thank you for your time guys. Ya, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good luck for your homework. Don't forget your homework guys. Jangan lupa kerjakan tugas kalian karena saya periksa di minggu berikutnya.